videos for my boys. You're both really young right now. 5 years old and 2 years old. I just want you both to know how much you mean to me. Everything I'm doing right now is pretty much for you guys and your mother. I'm really pushing myself in ways that I've never done before. But I want you to know that to not settle in life, to be content, but to never settle. Don't settle. Go for what you're looking for in life. When you commit to something, follow through. Go at it with everything you have inside of you. Don't quit on things. It's okay to step away from them and decide that they're not for you, but don't quit on them just because it gets hard. Always be honest. Be men of integrity. Always treat people the way you'd want to be treated. Treat them kind, even when things seem to be in chaos or difficult. Learn to master the skill of being cool, calm, and collected in the moment. It's better that you're the one standing there in the room that's calm while everybody else is not. It's what makes a great leader. Push yourself. Don't let the difficulties in life get to you. They're there for a reason. They're there to test you and to allow you to grow, to become stronger. Always treat women with respect. Be gentlemen in all actions. Treat people very kind. I'm going to say it again. Just be really kind, because it comes back. So the more kind you are to the world, the more the world will be kind right back to you. Learn, always change and keep learning. Don't ever think you know it all, and don't ever think that you've gotten enough. Always keep wanting to evolve and become that next best version of yourself. It's important to know that you're here to find that best version of you, and to master things like patience and kindness and hard work and dedication, loyalty. Be faithful to yourself and be faithful to the things that you commit to. Never be afraid of anything. There's really nothing to fear. Tell yourself if you do get scared, then it's a great opportunity to go ahead and do it anyways. Overcome fear as much as possible. It'll get tough sometimes. There'll be many moments where it'll be very overwhelming, but if you focus on the moment and focus on clearing your mind and being the cool one, the calm and collected one, it'll pass, and then you'll rise and overcome it and do amazing things that you never thought were possible. Always keep in mind that anything is possible. Whatever you go to school for, if you decide to go to school, or whatever you decide to learn, just know that that's just one tool in your box. Things like school and stuff aren't there to become a profession. They're there to give you aid in refining yourself and becoming something of tremendous value. The more skills you go for, the more valuable you become to things like the market or to a job or something like that. So that's why you should always kind of push yourself and always want to keep learning. Um, Take on the hard things. It's the path that's less taken, but I found that taking on the hard challenges that nobody wants to take on is 99.9% of the time the most rewarding. Um, and a lot of the reward is to yourself. It helps build good confidence, good self-esteem. Um, you're able to lead by example. Make sure ego never gets in the way. It's one of the toughest things to do, is ensuring that ego never takes hold of you. Something I've definitely struggled with, and I'm working very hard on letting ego not be a part of my personality, and it has been in the past a very big part. But be humble, you know. Be humble, men, and always lift others up. Be inspirations to them. Don't be bosses to them. Don't belittle. Don't put down. But be. The more that you're kind and uplifting, the more you become an inspiration for others. You know. So yeah, go for your dreams. Don't settle for anyone's opinion on what you should do. And that most definitely includes me, as well as your mother. Respect them, but at the same time, follow your heart. Follow what you believe is going to make you happy. Always remember that happiness is an inside thing. It's something from in here. It's not something out here in the world. It's something that you find within yourself. It's like an internal fire that's always lit. And the more you feel that fire and recognize it and find it, the more it grows, and you have a happy life. If you look for it out here, you'll find mirages or versions of it that are artificial, and they have a very short lifespan on them, especially material things. They don't last. The happiness is very, very fake. So if you find something from within, then everything out here just becomes a bonus, and it just makes it more exciting. So always look within. Find who you are inside of you, and never worry about people's opinions of you, because they don't matter. They really don't. Trust yourself. Trust your judgment. Be willing to fail. Be willing to pick yourself back up after you fail, but don't be afraid of failure. Failure is not there to tell you who you are. Failure is there to tell you what didn't work. And it just clarifies things for you. It just helps you to understand more clearly how to do something that you're going for. So never look at it as a negative. It's actually very much a positive. Never feel like you can't take a break or step back. You always want to take breaks as often as possible, but you also want to work extremely hard. So be men of good work ethics. Also keep in mind to work very smart. Working hard oftentimes isn't enough. It's a necessity, but it's not necessarily enough. So use this up here, right? Use it as often as possible with that good work ethic, and you'll create amazing things. Both you boys are unbelievably talented. Unbelievably talented. And you're both going to do amazing things. Amazing things. So always remember that you're very special, both of you, and that you have gifts but they don't get unlocked until you pass certain moments. So the harder you work and the more you strive for those ethics and morals, like patience and kindness and goodwill to others, the more you unlock those gifts. And then those gifts help you. They couple with your skills, and you just continue, becoming that much better of a person. Never judge others. Don't judge. Judgment's one of those things where the more you do it, the more it happens to you. So don't participate in judgment. Look at people and let them stand as who they are, but don't judge. Surround yourself with people of support, and don't be afraid to cut out those who are not supporting you, because as you go for this path of wanting to find the best version of you and pursuing your dreams, you'll find that oftentimes the ones that you thought would support you end up sometimes not. It's not always the case, but just don't be afraid to let go of friends or even family that maybe don't have the clearest mindset of what you're doing and why you're pursuing it. That's where you got to trust yourself and trust your judgment that that this is something you want to do. And even if it doesn't work out, it's still a growth. You will gain tremendous amount of growth inside yourself that's very important to get. But yeah, be good men. Be good men. Yeah, I just wanted to get this on recording while you're both still young. So I'll try and make more of these. But you two are going to do amazing things. Be each other's best friend. Support each other. Be honest with each other. Help each other. Give good feedback to each other. But be each other's best friend. Okay. I love you both.